Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus Christ. All right, I checked my email there, and I've learned what has occurred. All right, apparently Spectrum, all right, has alleged that I have torrented programs, movies. All right, may or may not have been the Jordan Peele movie Us. There. All right, they have alleged that I've torrented this movie. It's all allegations. All right, for all I know, it's one of my it's a roommate of mine or something. But they're allegedly on to the Outrage Chancellor's behavior here, and they have cut off my internet, and it's horrifically tyrannical. What the fuck? So I'm now streaming. Quick, let's do white stuff before Don gets here. Dude. Yes, my chain does look pimpin'. God damn it, but it's not pimpin' when Spectrum cuts your goddamn internet off for some alleged torrenting activity. It's horseshit! Yes, I'm back on the phone. We're on that LTE. Teaser says you got for illegal downloading LMFAO. No, that's allegedly what's happened. And now somebody's, shooting a goddamn fire hose outside the Outrage complex here. This is a goddamn disaster. Just when I thought I could find some solace, all right, and coming on, and I don't even know why I'm talking into the microphone here. The microphone is useless. This has nothing to do with tentacle porn. All right. This is goddamn nonsense. It's pure unadulterated nonsense, dude. I paid my Spectrum bill. We are going to war. We're going to war with Spectrum Internet. All right. What's up, front hole? God damn it. Spectrum has cut me off for the illicit, accusation that I torrented things. All right, that's not true. It's not true. All right, I deny all of these accusations. I will vociferously deny them. All right, and they so they so annoyingly sent me in the email that I could contact them for a counter argument within their business hours. The fuck? And the neck of this goddamn thing is so fucking loose. The neck is so loose. It keeps flipping around, dude. I need a stable goddamn tripod. I slammed the table, dude. I'm very goddamn passionate. Blame it on the black roommate. They'll believe it. Yes, that's my initial thought. Everything will be blamed on heaven. All right? When the white man is backed into a corner, he just blames everything on the blacks, and everything ends up okay. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, Raw Dog says, I too pay $70 for Spectrum. Started out at $30. Yeah. I thought I was getting a pretty good goddamn deal when I was paying $45 a month for the quality internet I was getting. And you know, I never used that high-speed internet to download movies. I never did it. All right? I don't know if heaven did it behind my back. I think heaven did it behind my back. All right? Heaven is not in the hatchback with John and Tatiana. That's not what's happening, dude. This is a goddamn disaster. Heaven doesn't have a rent money, and I'm out here hustling all goddamn day long to make up the difference. And god damn it, now I don't even have my internet. The fuck? I'm just trying to come online and hang with the Outrage crew and drink beers and talk shit to Don Morgan. The fuck, dude? Spectrum just cuts out. Yeah, blame it on clean talking if heaven doesn't work out. Oh, fuck, dude. Don't even try it, Don Morgan. Heaven does not like the black individuals. This is a goddamn disaster. I go out here and I contribute to the economy with my Postmates driving. All right, I'm trying to come on here and defend Western civilization, and now Spectrum sees an opportunity. You know, the deep state connections at Spectrum, they see an opportunity to try and shut me down through this fallacious accusation that I torrented movies. Oh, I never torrent movies. I've never done it once. Dave Krennic says, Nick, you need a VPN. Yes, but you got to pay monthly for a goddamn VPN. I should have got a VPN. All right. Allegedly, I should have got a VPN. All right. Because I don't do anything that requires a VPN. I don't do anything that requires it. But allegedly, allegedly I might need it. I shouldn't invest in the monthly payment for the goddamn VPN. Yeah, it's not laggy anymore. We're on that LTE. Don Morgan saying I should be working a night shift instead of doing the Outrage cast. Well, I'm defending Western civilization. Some things are more important than money, dude. And the Outrage crew takes care of me now and then. We're getting by. We're going to cross the rent threshold. Whether we have internet or not, we're going to stream on this goddamn LTE. Who gives a goddamn? Fuck Spectrum. I don't need their internet. All right, I got my phone. I got my LTE. Apparently we're smooth. Apparently we're streaming fine. But of course they waited until I paid my goddamn internet bill to shut me off. They got my goddamn money. And then they decide to chastise me, for allegedly what I'm doing with my internet activity. I want to send a big fuck you out to Jordan Peele. All right, with his leftist politics, he's obviously cracking down on the outraged chancellor here for alleged behaviors that he did not do. And yes, you can really hear all the outside noises. There's apparently a goddamn fire hose activity going on outside. I don't know what the fuck's going on. And we have that full spectrum audio on the phone, dude. You can hear the outraged chancellor when he goes and pisses now. We got that full spectrum audio. So goddamn pathetic, dude. They are really washing the streets out there. I don't know what the fuck is happening. Hopefully they're washing away an anti-Trump protest out there. They're rescuing victims from Kevin Pollard's comedy. Oh my God. A drunk black probably hit a hydrant. Yeah, dude. Of course. Don says, Nick, this may be rock bottom. Trump can't save you or your Spectrum Wi-Fi. Vote for Bernie. Dude, socialism and communism is retarded. All right? We're working our way up authentically. All right? I have personal responsibility. The government's not my daddy. All right? I'm going to take care of my own shit. It's what I've been doing all day long, is going out on Postmates and taking care of my own shit. Having some goddamn personal responsibility, as my roommates have not. All right? We're getting personally responsible. We're getting out there and making the goddamn rent shekels one way or another. I paid my Spectrum internet bill with my own money. And this is how they treat me. With fallacious, false accusations about my, alleged torrenting activity. It's very disgusting. It's very elitist. It's very disgusting, dude. Bernie has some great policies. Yeah, like make the government bigger and tax, rich people 70%. Rich people don't get taxed, dude. That's why they're rich. They protect their money. Globalist or Jew says, what's rent in Ponca? $50? Dude, we had a fat 2-bedroom for like $450 a month. And that wasn't in Ponca City, it was in Stillwater, Oklahoma. That college town there. But yeah, my parents, for a nice house with a big backyard and a big front yard, they pay less than half of what I pay for this studio apartment. But yeah, even, that's why there's no homeless in Punk City. There's no homeless. I didn't even meet a legitimate homeless person until I came to LA. And you can imagine the culture shock. I mean, even the meth heads in Ponca City can easily afford their rent. It's so doable. I can afford my crack and my meth, and it's fine. Yes, live Bradley Murray. We had to go on the phone. We had to go old school because Spectrum are tyrants. All right. And Don Morgan is getting very racist, calling me privileged. All right. Don't be mad at my hometown. All right. Don't be mad at the white people in my hometown for taking care of business and getting on their personal responsibility and affording their goddamn rent. There's not a big leftist government that provides the overhead that requires the extra cost to live. All right? It's a veritable goddamn free market, dude. I'm not the one saying it's white people's fault, dude. You're the one saying it's white people's fault. You call me white privileged. Don Morgan says, most states in poverty with terrible education are red states, right? Wrong. The most poverty is in the Democrat-controlled areas. That's the most homeless in L.A., in San Francisco, in Baltimore, in Chicago. These are all leftist-controlled areas, dude. That's where the most homeless are. And you say educated, well, I would say propagandized. If you're going through the public school system, if you're going through the college system, you're propagandized. That's what the leftists consider educated, and woke is when you believe in communism and totally misunderstand economics. Oh my God, he's educated. No, you've been propagandized. And you could have actually educated yourself through the internet, but instead you went through the school system and got propagandized into the ideology that Don Morgan subscribes to. And it's very sad. You could tell the education of the public school system because, you go through 12 years of it and you're economically worthless. And you got to go through 4 more years of it. And then you're still probably worthless. Unless you get a goddamn STEM degree. That's why the leftist-controlled areas have the highest occurrences of homelessness and criminality. It's because the government claims to solve those problems, and they don't. It's the inefficiency of bureaucracy, dude. It trickles down. Don Morgan, I can't watch anything. I have one device. All right? I can't click off the stream or else the stream will be interrupted. All right? You're talking directly to the Outrage Chancellor's consciousness right here. I cannot pull up anything. My internet is fucked. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I just got to call Spectrum and plead my innocence. I'll say that some black dude broke into my apartment. All right, and torrented, the Jordan Peele movie, and that I would never watch a movie with a bunch of black people in it. Come on. I mean, the movie Us, and it has like 4 black leads in it. Come on, dude. I mean, I am very sexually attracted to the main woman in the Us movie. She was very goddamn sexy. All right, but, it's not my cup of tea when it comes to movies. Don Morgan keeps talking about the 13-year-old girl accusing Trump of rape. I can't even look anything up. I've never even heard anything about that until Don Morgan brings it up. Oh, now he's getting very triggered by my joke about the 4 black leads and us. Oh my God, we need a movie for us. Don't be mad that white people created the institution of cinema. Don't be mad, dude. Don't be mad that we made the cameras and the lights and, you know. Don't be mad. It's fine. There's a lot of great black actors. It's fine, dude. Globalist Juice says, I do like me some electricity. Oh man, isn't electricity sweet? The electric company hasn't cut me off yet. All right. They haven't made false accusations against the outrage chancellor yet, but it's coming. All right. And it's fine. I'll still have my phone. I don't need electricity for my phone. I will need to charge my phone in the outrage hatchback. All right. It's you know, but the days are numbered. The deep state is coming for the outrage hatchback too. All right, but it's locked up in the parking lot. All right, it's secure for now. Skeezer says, get whited, Don, live a little. We're cracking another high life, ladies and gentlemen. God damn it! Fuck Spectrum! I have more beers than I anticipated. All right, this stream could go off the rails. All right, after this beer, I have 2 more. I didn't realize I had 2 more after this. I thought I had 2 more total. I have 3 more beers total. I'm already kind of drunk, but we're going to continue because fuck Spectrum Internet. We're protesting. Don Morgan says, bro, just don't beat Heaven and make her listen to more watermelon jokes. That's all I ask of you. Well, Heaven's not even here for me to beat her or give her watermelon jokes. She's out there hanging in the pussy eater's mother's basement. Skeezer says, hit the weed and get off the rails. Well, I would hit the weed if there was weed to hit. I don't even have any weed, dude. Alan James says, Nick, so you have no internet at all? How were you streaming before? I don't know. I started the stream. All the internet was perfect, and then they cut it off in the middle of the stream. Apparently, I was still streaming somehow, but there was all these interruptions. There was all these drop frames. I don't know what happened. Bradley Murray says, go back to Oklahoma. Outrage crew will be chilling, lad. No. We have to defend Western civilization from the goddamn mecca of leftism here. But it's not actually the mecca of leftism. There's pockets of LA that are very, actually woke. I mean, the leftist progressive retards call themselves woke because they have a false narrative of history that characterizes the colonization as a Native American genocide, and claims that that black slaves built America, and oh my God, it was the worst characterization of slavery of all time in America, and oh my God, the evil white people. So retarded. That's not being woke. Excuse my sinuses. That's not being woke. That's called being propagandized. Excuse me, I gotta blow my nose, ladies and gentlemen. The sinuses are fucking with me. Excuse me, I might have some Joe Biden bloodshot eyes here. I might have some Terminator eyes after blowing my nose that hard. Don Morgan says, bro, stop using the term woke. It's corny. Well, I was just making fun of the term woke because it's corny. And because you believe in it. You're the paragon of wokeness. Alan James says, I actually wanted to know what that guy you interviewed did for a crust. Did you ask him? What are you talking about, Alan James? AJ says, heaven is not here for me to beat her. Attaboy, nay. Don Morgan says, black people literally were white Americans' economy for years. Downplaying that contribution is lame on your behalf. No. 4% of Americans at the height of slavery owned slaves. It was an elitist Southern Democrat institution. There was nothing that was contributing to the economy at large about slavery. It was only evil. That's all it was. It was a niche, evil practice of Southern Democrats. What's up, Millennium Farmer? White American people participated in slavery the least of any culture in the history of the planet, and they get all the blame for slavery. It's retarded. Shut the fuck up about slavery. We get it. It was evil. We ended it. We know it was evil. We're over it, dude. Quit with your goddamn horseshit victim narrative. We don't give a fuck. It's 2019. Sack the fuck up, dude. We're equals. Economically. Genetically, we have, strengths and weaknesses. Blacks can dunk and they, got the big dicks on average and, But white people, we can think, all right? We can adhere to principles. We can defend Western civilization. Don Morgan says, slave labor did produce the major consumer goods that were the basis of the world trade during the 18th and 19th century. Coffee, cotton, rum, sugar, and tobacco. Well, the production of them was significantly limited by slave labor. As you can see in the explosion of economic productivity in the Industrial Revolution after slavery was abolished. Just because they were participating in the major industries doesn't mean they were the causation of the industries being major. Exactly. AJ says you needed to be rich to own slaves. It wasn't a huge part of the economy. It's a fake narrative. Don Morgan says, my great-grandmother who was alive was, though. Oh, Skeezer says, slavery ended, no one is alive from it. My great-grandmother who's still alive was, though. Yeah, and I did concede that on the previous stream. There is a legacy of slavery in America. You know, there's historical trauma that's passed down, and there has to be a compassion toward that. But balancing out the argument, there has to be a recognition that white people ended slavery for the civilized world and participated in slavery the least amount of any culture on the goddamn planet. And comparatively, white people treated their slaves way better than any other culture. Would you rather be on the southern plantation and be a house nigga like Samuel L. Jackson in Django, or would you rather be in the Arab slave trade, getting your balls and dick chopped off? And the fact that we're still talking about slavery in 2019 shows the victim mentality. Come on, dude. Take some personal responsibility for your own existence. To claim that it affects you now in 2019 is pretty goddamn far-fetched. The only laws on the books benefit minorities over white people. Affirmative action, the whole diversity agenda that's going on in corporations now, everything is against white people now. You've already won. Why are you still pushing this narrative to demonize white people for their goddamn historical activity? White people have contributed a lot of beneficial things for society and contributed to slavery the least amount of any culture on the goddamn planet. Why are you here chastising a white man about goddamn historical slavery? It has no relevance to our current existence. Why do you keep saying, please come to New York? I don't give a fuck, dude. I haven't gone to New York. I want to go to New York. But apparently it's super leftist and super, fake woke and fake progressive and, super gay. But I'll go there, dude, and terrorize them on the stand-up stages. Dude, I don't give a fuck. What the hell? Don Morgan says, well, I mean, the 13th Amendment still has slavery in it for prisoners who are conveniently mostly black, and black people conveniently commit most of the crimes. What are you talking about? It's not slavery if you choose to commit a crime and get thrown in jail, dude. Don Morgan says, you getting all worked up are signs of your white guilt. No, I'm getting worked up because this is the Outrage cast. I get worked up every night. Have you been here? I get worked up because it's goddamn funny. And I authentically feel it, dude. I'm not getting worked up for effect. Globalist Juice says, that's why you can't build anything in Africa. Dude, Africa's a goddamn shit show. Alright, and it's very sad. And yes, it's very offensive that you keep calling me white. I'm quite obviously Jewish. I know I don't have, a Jewish star on my chain yet, but it's coming. All right, as soon as I get this rent paid, we're going to get a goddamn, Jewish Star medallion, and I'm going to start booking some goddamn gigs out here in Hollywood. Yes, Melanin Farmer is right about the goddamn black criminality, and, there is some historical trauma at play there. All right, we have to have sensitivity to it, but the facts are the facts. The blacks commit crimes. And that's why Colin Kaepernick is a moron. And that's why I don't wear Nike shoes anymore. That's why I wear the Converse. All right? The Outrage Chancellor, he got a birthday gift. All right, we got some fresh ass black Converse, bro. Ooh, them All Stars looking fresh as fuck. Fuck Nike and fuck Colin Kaepernick, dude. We on this All Stars. Frontal says, doesn't Converse sponsor Desmond is Amazing? Don't ruin my Converse endorsement, all right, by telling me something that I can't look up right now. God damn it! Don't tell me that Converse supports the transgender children. The Globuser Juice says, remember my disband the police plan? Alan James says, Nick struggling to pay rent, internet cut off, flashes his new kicks. They were a birthday gift, dude. I did not pay for the kicks. I can't help my goddamn birthday gifts. You want me to trade in my Converse? Don't be mad at my birthday gifts, dude. And I'm a proud chicken-shouldered gay Jew. I'm proud. All right? And anybody who doesn't support that is a bigot. All right? Don't be a bigot. It's my birthday coming up. I was born on the 7th. All right. It's my birthday. Oh, Don Morgan is making threats about white genocide there. Seems like he belongs in South Africa. And I got to blow my nose again. I got to blow this big juice. This big juice nose has to be blown. Fuck. And I'm sure you all can hear it on the surround sound on the phone. Oh yes, the Federal Reserve. Oh, the pharmaceutical industry. Oh, the subversion of America. All the porn. Oh my God, it's great. Alan James says, Nick, what do you want for your birthday? I was thinking of a fresh yarmulke. Well, dude, I would really enjoy a diamond-encrusted yarmulke. You know? I want a blang-blang yarmulke. All right? It's not enough to just have the Jewish star. I want to be absurdly Jewish and never address it. I already have the nose. I want to wear a yarmulke at all times, and I want a Jewish star on my chain. And I will never, straight face admit that I'm not Jewish or that I am Jewish. I won't ever address it. I will just change the subject immediately and book the fuck out of jobs in Hollywood. Don't bring attention to the fact that my chain is fake, Aaron Friedman. Of course it's fake! All right, but it looks fresh. All right, it's $9.88, and my neck is not turning green. Melon Farmer says, I'm surprised you like New Balance. They are apparently the shoe of choice for white nationalists. That's hilarious. Oh my God. Oh, dude. Come on now. Is Kawhi Leonard a white nationalist? Maybe that's why he's so quiet. Maybe Kawhi Leonard is super woke. All right, on you know, on the anti-PC culture. Maybe he's a secret Trump supporter. Maybe he's a white nationalist. Dude, that would be the most progressive thing if you're a black athlete in the NBA to be a white nationalist. Dude, because you want less competition. You know, you want more white people in the NBA, and so you can dominate and get more championships than Michael Jordan. So it would be the smartest thing as a black athlete to be a white nationalist and want a white ethno-state. All right, but you know, supporting the white ethno-state, you would obviously be exempted. And so you would just get the lesser competition in the NBA, and more white people in the NBA means more domination for you. That would be a good strategy, I would think, if you want to get more than 6 championships. Kawhi Leonard is on that 4D chess. Black white nationalists are super woke. Yes, dude. Oh, that's the next level. It's a Chappelle sketch. It's not the black. It's not the black KKK member. It's the black white nationalist. Oh my God, he just wants technological innovation and small government. You know, he's all about the white nationalism ethno-state. Don Morgan says, I hope you don't take that joke to the stage, brother. I just might. All right. I'm trying to come up with a joke about Jay-Z and Colin Kaepernick and, you know, the whole movement, all right, to get, you know, to provide a platform for, you know, steroided up, brain damaged NFL players to provide their political analysis to the nation, which I think is the new Jay-Z initiative. And I slurred my words when I said initiative. I'm going to say initiative correctly. The new Jay-Z initiative. I think one of the statements I wish I could pull it up right now, but the internet's out. I think one of the initiatives was that they want to provide a platform, all right, for the NFL athletes to, you know, express their political views. You know, in between slamming their heads into each other in the Oklahoma drill and getting, you know, rampant CTE, all right, right after they just smash into each other, they stick a microphone in their face. What do you think about the, you know, the labor choice theory of, you know, economic value? And they're like, well, I think white people are bad and need to be less of them. Oh my God, he's so woke. Don Morgan says, we're indeed going to ignore the fact that Nike owns Converse. Do they own Converse? God damn it. The conglomerate rolls on. Damn it. I can't even fact check Don Morgan. I have no internet. I'm still wearing my Converse shoes. I'm not openly advertising Nike. All right? How do you like that? I thought I was being progressive, all right, by not supporting Nike. Turns out I'm supporting them. But it's indirect, and I'm not advertising for Nike on my goddamn feet. Does Bradley Murray have an Instagram? What's your Instagram handle, Bradley Murray? I'll follow you after the stream. Post it up, you limey outraged pirate bigot. I will expect videos of your violent confrontations with individuals in your goddamn neighborhood. All right, that's what I want to see. Anytime you get into a confrontation, anytime you do wheelies on your dirt bike, I want to see that on my goddamn Instagram feed. Don Morgan says, still feeding the machine, Mr. Anarchist. Well, there's nothing anti-corporate about... Well, I am anti-corporate because corporations are a government entity. But I'm not anti-company in any way. I'm not anti-capitalism in any way. I'm an anarcho-capitalist, libertarian. But I do support, voting with your dollars. And I don't want to give Nike any goddamn money, but apparently I've been gifted some Converse who are apparently owned by Nike. And it's very sad. That's the real question. Does Colin Kaepernick like watermelon? All right, we know he was raised by a white family and he resents them to no end and he has no gratitude, all right, for being raised decently and taken in by foster parents and then, achieving, professional athlete status and getting all the opportunities he could ever imagine. And getting, $100 million contracts. He has no gratitude about that. It's just all about, oh my God, the police are hunting black people. Fidel Castro's my hero. So goddamn retarded, dude. Don Morgan says GTA San Andreas is the greatest video game ever. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I played GTA San Andreas a good goddamn amount. I would say Madden, though. Madden is better. All right, because the multiplayer aspect is just tremendous. You want to go on there and you want to talk shit with people. You want to have the microphone. You want to, you want to get on that competitive activity. There's only you can only get so competitive with the goddamn computer AI on Grand Theft Auto. Don Morgan says, Nick Logic, who cares if Trump doesn't know what a Category 5 hurricane is? Yeah, who cares? What impact does that have on your life? The hurricane's happening either way, dude. And I don't even have the fucking quote to pull up, whatever Trump said about the goddamn hurricane. I just got to take your goddamn word for it. Who gives a fuck? We're building wall. Wall is being built. That's all I give a fuck about, dude. And we got to, abolish the Fed, cut spending, and cut taxes. That's all I give a fuck about. Yes, I did own a PS2. And I'm not saying that Madden didn't deteriorate over time. It really peaked at 2004. Madden 2004 was peak Madden with Michael Vick on the cover. After that, it went tremendously downhill. because they didn't innovate anything. They just made it worse. Don Morgan says, well, people died in the hurricane. Does Trump's intricate meteorological knowledge of a hurricane have any impact on how many people die in the goddamn hurricane? He's not a meteorologist. He's a goddamn shit-talking roast comic president, dude. I have no faith in the presidency to be able to do anything. All right, Trump was just the better option over Hillary. And he's not a part of the deep state system. Don Morgan says, wants to cut spending, also advocates for a wall being built by U.S. funds. Well, no, I don't advocate for it being built by U.S. funds. I think there are plenty of people in the United States who would want to voluntarily contribute to the wall being built. And it would get built a lot goddamn faster if we didn't have to, go through the government system. But that's the system we have. So we might as well divert the funds to build something that's actually useful that's going to help the economy. Oh my God, you're on the climate change horse shit, Don Morgan? Really, dude? Bernie would at least look at climate change seriously? Oh my God! You moron! The climate hoax is got its grips in you, really? The main evidence for climate change, they've shifted it from global warming to climate change because, they can't consistently prove that the earth is warming and that the glaciers are melting and that the sea levels are rising. All their predictions have failed. New York was supposed to be underwater by 2013. According to, Al Gore and his, scientific predictions. Turns out that the main evidence for climate change is that they have computer models that are supposed to predict the future climate. Computers can't predict the future. It's a hoaxster game. That's what government funding gets you. It's not actual science. It's funded by the government. They get these government contracts to do this research, and they have climate models that supposedly predict the future climate with all these trillions of different factors going on in what affects the climate. But, we have these computer systems that can predict the climate. 20 years in the future. Meanwhile, the local weatherman can't even get the shit right for the next week. It's supposed to be raining, and then it's sunny, and we fucked up. There are no computers that can predict the future, dude. If you had a computer that could predict the future, guess what you wouldn't be doing? Climate science. Guess what you would be doing? Looking at the stock market and shorting all the stocks that are going to go down the next day. There's just as many factors going into the stock market as there are into the climate. So they stand to make trillions upon trillions of dollars by shorting stocks that are going to go bad the next day. If they have a computer that can accurately predict the future, they'd be on a yacht with a Wi-Fi antenna getting their dick sucked. Don Morgan says, so thousands of accredited scientists don't know what they're talking about? No, they're paid to say and claim what they think, that they know what they're talking about. You're making an appeal to authority. There's no climate model computer that can predict the future with trillions of different factors going into the climate. They can't predict it. Why is the weatherman wrong every other time? They can't predict the climate. If you have predictive capacity in a computer, you would not be in the business of climate science. You would be on a yacht with a Wi-Fi antenna shorting stocks, and you'd have a flock of Instagram bitches out on the goddamn yacht. This is what I would do. If I had a future predicting computer, I would be out on a yacht with a Wi-Fi antenna with a bunch of Instagram models that I had flown out, all right, and with a bunch of, drug supplies that I had flown out to my yacht in international waters where everything's legal. And I'd be like, oh, looks like Apple stock's going down tomorrow, babies. You know what that means. And then all the bitches, all the big booty bitches, all the big booty Instagram model bitches on my yacht, I'd be like, you know what that means, babies? And they'd be like, we selling it short. And then I'm selling, the stock short that's going down the next day, and I'm making trillions of dollars, and I'm pouring champagne onto bitches that are twerking their booties. And I'm having goddamn big pimping parties on the yacht. And that's what anybody would do if they had a computer that could predict the future. They'd be on a yacht getting their dicks out, dude. But you're buying into their horseshit narrative that they can predict the climate and tax you for it. Dumbass. All right, we're going old school. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be able to hear the Outrage Chancellor take a piss. We got that surround sound in the Outrage Studios tonight. All right, we're back on the phone. All right, you're going to be able to hear the Outrage flow. Please rate the Outrage flow out of 10. I shall return. Alan James says, sounds so clear. It's like you can even hear the syphilis. Skeezer says, I see Nick in the bathroom by candlelight, bowl on top of head, cutting away that hack job of a hair. Do not make fun of my hair, dude. This is a homemade haircut. All right, it's very cost effective. Glovebuster Jew says, hope Nick shaves his stupid hair. Dude, my hair is epic. All right, and it's only getting more epic. And don't be jealous. Dude, it's very well done. All right, it's basically a goddamn, it's a Nazi pompadour. Dude, this is that white nationalist pompadour. All right, I'm basically Elvis. All right, if he was more honest. Hold on, break my heart. We gotta build that wall. Only whites in America. Now come on and do an ethno state with me. Boom, no, no, no minorities now. Hitler tried, we're doing it better. Alan James says, what did the business owner you interviewed do? I don't know. I didn't inquire to his goddamn business. All right, but he was very based. Very based individual. Dude, white nationalist Elvis is super sexy. It's gonna be a white America, so pristine and white, you see. We're gonna kick out minorities. Dude! White nationalist Elvis is super woke. Dude, do not say the only thing I attract with my haircut are trannies. All right, I have a woman on Tinder. She's planning to meet me tomorrow night in Santa Monica. I'm gonna get my Postmates in. All right, I'm gonna try to meet this big titty white woman. All right, in Santa Monica and do my business and get home in time for the Outrage cast. All right, we're gonna see what the fuck happens. All right. We're gonna see what happens. AJ says, I thought you were staying off the dating apps. Well, I've been, she hit me up, God damn it. I was supposed to be staying off of them, but, apparently I got to stay off the goddamn stand-up stages. I don't have time, dude. I got to do Postmates. Got to make my goddamn rent money. I'm here on the Outrage cast trying to achieve some solace, and the internet's getting cut off and everything. Fuck! I need some goddamn enjoyment. Yes, and heaven isn't here. She's not paying her rent. Dating app engaged. All right. Well, I'm very intoxicated, ladies and gentlemen. I probably should not do another beer. I didn't realize how many beers I had left. I kind of feel like doing another beer, maybe. I need some water. I don't even know how many people are watching right now. I can't, it just says 0 on my feed because it's barely connected to the internet. All right. All right, 11 people are watching. Okay, I might do another beer. All right, I got to get some more water. But I kind of wanted to get a goddamn Subway salad at the end of the night so I don't get, more sick. Nick says, I work today, have pity on me. Well, it's not that. I was driving for damn 10 hours. It's rough on the Outrage Chancellor. All right. We're going to get some more water. I gotta have a donation from the Outrage crew if I do another beer. Otherwise, I might just go to the Subway and get a goddamn salad and go to sleep, dude. Yes, Subway for a salad. That'll keep you from getting sick, dude. You go to that late night Subway, you get all the vegetables piled on with the rotisserie chicken. It's good shit. Subway salads are usually subpar, but if you get the rotisserie chicken, it's different. That's some high quality chicken. Subway has recently incorporated the rotisserie chicken into their portfolio. Dude, the rotisserie chicken is goddamn legit. Salad is what he calls Bridget's privates. How dare you, dude? How dare you? Can't save Western civilization when you eat salad. Yes, you can, dude. If you get a bunch of goddamn olive oil on the salad, if you get some healthy fats in there. All right, if you get some rotisserie chicken, if you get some Swiss cheese on that motherfucker. You get hydrated up, you get nutritioned up, dude, before you go to sleep. Alan James says I should get an air fryer. Well, paypal.me/Outrage TV if you want to contribute to the air fryer fund. All right, right now I just have a countertop grill. All right, it's not the most efficient thing for cooking chicken, but if I do get the thin chicken cutlets, all right, it is good to grill them all up at once. All right, and then save them in a Tupperware in the fridge, and then pop them, them cut up, chicken cutlet slices on the goddamn salad right there. All right, and that's a cheaper endeavor, but I do make the choice. The Subway is in walking distance, and hopefully I don't get, accosted by some Black Panther individuals on the way to the Subway, some Trump-hating individuals who decide to, lynch me in the street on the way to my Subway. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But you never know. Maybe that's my key to blowing up the Outrage cast is faking a hate crime. All right, we need some publicity. All right, I need some some Aryan Brotherhood individuals to help me out faking a hate crime and blaming it on black people. We can do it. I believe in the Outrage crew. Oh, Skeezer got that air fryer gift from the brother-in-law. Oh my God. There you go, dude. So it's an air fryer, so you don't need oil? How the fuck does that even work? Oh my God, the technology. Surely invented by a white person. I wish I could look up who invented the air fryer. It might have been black people. You know they love the fried food. Oh, it's that good pizza reheater. There you go. Yeah, don't need or just a little oil. They're awesome for all kinds of stuff. Just condensed convection oven. Oh my God. Invest in a slow cooker, says Dave Kranick. You can make big meals in the and then freeze them. I probably have 20 meals in the freezer ready to thaw and reheat. Well, there you go, dude. That's slow cooker. Eventually, I want to get myself a smoker. Ooh, we were eating out of that smoker. My dad was when I went back home, he was cooking them goddamn baby back ribs in there. He was cooking them goddamn Italian sausages. Cooked to perfection in the smoker. Globalist Star Juice says blacks invented peanut butter, which is pretty much just smashing up peanuts. Yes, it's very inventive, very innovative. Skeezer says potatoes look easy and good like fried, but no greasy and not stuck to the bottom of the pan. All right. There you go. Fronthole says no wonder your sister's huge. No, dude, the protein and the fat does not make you huge. What makes you huge is drinking goddamn Coca-Colas with every meal, which my family does. All right, and all the goddamn snacking and the the desserts and the ice cream and the chips, all the carbohydrates. They pack them in. And I've tried to give my goddamn consultation, and it just doesn't take. Nobody wants to earn their carbs. All right, you got to go to the gym and earn your carbs. All right, I gotta apologize to the Outrage crew. I'm heavily intoxicated. I don't think I can do another beer. All right, I feel a hangover coming on if I drink another beer. All right, I think I'm gonna walk over to that Subway and get a goddamn salad and lay it down for Western civilization. We got 2 more beers in the holster. All right, we're gonna get some Natty Lights tomorrow night. All right, we're gonna pop it off tomorrow night. And hopefully I'll be able to plead my case to Spectrum Internet and get the goddamn internet going. Fuck! But either way, if they don't give me my internet back, dude, I will come online on the goddamn phone again and we'll have a good goddamn time. All right, we're gonna make that walk down to Subway. All right, we're going to get some nutrition before we fall asleep. We're going to lay it down for Western civilization. I love the Outrage crew. All right, share that interviews video. Share it out on all your social medias. We're trying to, get the word out, get the channel growing here. Hit that like button if you like it, baby. All right, paypal.me/Outrage TV if you want to contribute to the Roof Preservation Fund. For now, the roof is being preserved. All right, we're going to go out and do Postmates again tomorrow and make sure it stays preserved. All right. I'm gonna post the. I'm like 3 episodes behind as of this one, but I'm gonna post the audio up on the podcast apps there for your listening pleasure. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we shall return tomorrow night. All right, and I may or may not, get down with that chick from Tinder. We'll see what happens. All right, if I have time, I got to make my rent money. First things first. I love the goddamn Outrage crew. Once again, another fruitful night on the battleship, ladies and gentlemen. I wish I could play the real American Hulk Hogan theme right now, but I can't. Spectrum is throttling me for alleged illicit torrenting activity. Fuck. But they cannot evict me from the Outrage battleship. I love all you bad motherfuckers. I'll catch you tomorrow night.